what's up, everybody? This is Gary Holt from Exodus and formerly from Slayer, and you're listening to The Razor's Edge.
Welcome back to The Razor's Edge. My name is Chris, and I'm joined by Riccardo from the amazing band Stranger Vision, ahead of their upcoming UK tour, Prelude to Darkness. So, thank you so much for joining me today, dude. How are you doing?
Very, very fine. Thanks.
All right.
Thank you for having us in this interview. And we are very glad to be back in UK after 2 years, and we look forward for this tour.
Yeah, awesome. Thanks. Welcome to The Razor's Edge. So, we might as well start right back at the beginning for those who might be unaware. You guys formed, if I'm correct, back in 2019?
Yes, before COVID, just before COVID.
Sure. So, how did it all come together as a unit?
Yes. The band started from my idea. I wrote some songs, so I had some songs to publish, and I asked to Ivan, that is the actual singer of Stranger Vision, that is a person that I knew since we were kids, and we joined us and formed the first nucleum of Stranger Vision. Then the bass player Daniele joined us, and then the drummer Alessio. The first album came out in 2021, so after COVID, because we finished to write the first album during the COVID, so in the 2020, but we were completely stuck with the COVID, so we couldn't record in the studio the album, so we had to wait another year to publish it. So we released the first album in 2021. The name is Poetica, for Pride and Joy. That is a German label. And the second album is Wasteland, and came out 2 years later, so in 2023. And now we are promoting the new album that is the name is Faust, and was released on in the last November, so 3 months before.
Yeah, awesome stuff. So obviously, I think you guys describe yourself on your Spotify bio as power prog. So essentially, there's a lot of different influences going on. You can really hear that in the music. But what were the big inspirations for you in the early days when you were coming up with this sound in the first place?
We mainly describe our sound like power metal, but in the last album we added more and more influence of prog. So we added synth that in the previous album we didn't have. The previous album were more symphonic and with orchestration. So very different from the last one. The last one is more powerful, is more full of synth, and it is more complicated, like change of tempo, something like that. So something more modern, something more proggy. So we born as a power metal band, but now we are trying to changing and to find a new way that is more prog. So we described ourselves like prog power for this reason.
Great. What were some of the bands that you sort of that inspired you in the early days?
The main inspiration, I think, that is symphonics.
Sure.
Okay, that is our prog power metal band that we listen to since we were kids. So for sure that they are the main inspiration, but we take inspiration also from Dream Theater, from and from all the German power metal like Hellwind, Blind Guardian,
Yeah.
all that kind of power is a big influence for us, for sure.
Yeah, great. I mean, as someone who loves power metal and is more than a little obsessed with Blind Guardian, I did do a double take when I saw that Hansi was listed as featuring on your previous album. So I just have to ask,
Yes.
how did that happen? How did you manage to get him?
Yes, that happened because we won the Blind Guardian Imagination Song Contest for the 25th anniversary of the release of the album Imagination from the Other Side. Blind Guardian made a contest in which you had to cover one of the song of that album. We decided to cover Bright Eyes. We made a video, and we won the contest. So
Nice.
one of the prize of the contest was to meet all the guys from Blind Guardian. We met them on tour when they came in Italy, on Verona, for the precision, and um, we met them, and when we met them, we asked to Hansi if he wanted to participate in our next album, and he was glad to help a newcomer band as we were in the first album, and so we started to work with him at this song, and we build the song together because the song speaks about a blind clairvoyant. So it is very similar to the Blind Guardian Imaginarium. So we built the lyric together, and Hansi was a very kind gentleman to
Yeah.
help us and to make this featuring.
Yeah, awesome stuff. Cool. So, as we've mentioned a couple times already, you guys have an upcoming tour starting in about a month with 4 dates across England. As it happens, I actually saw you guys at the Griffin back in 2023, and you guys are coming back to that same venue, which is amazing. I can't wait for that. Was that the last time you guys did a show in the UK?
It was 2 years ago in 2023, and in that case, we in that time we made four days as well. So is the same. Is the also this next tour will be of 4 days. And two of the venue will be the same. So in Bristol and in Hull, we will play in the same venue, and we are very glad of that because in the meantime we establish a friendship with the owner of the two venues. And then we will try to play in other two places that are new for us. One is in Birmingham, and one is in London. The one in Birmingham is Scrubby Murphy, and that is a pub with a venue for the concert. And in London, we will play at New Cross Inn. That is also a pub with a venue for the concert. So we're very glad to be back in UK. We look forward to play for UK people.
Yeah, great. Are the crowds different in the UK compared to where you guys are from?
Yes, it's very different. We are very happy to be back in UK because UK people are more warm. The,
Okay.
you like very much going to see music live, and this is a very uh, a very good thing about the UK people. In Italy, we don't have uh, this culture of seeing live the band. We don't have so many venues in which you can play live, so it's very difficult in Italy to play live. We have only a few big venue in which you can play. So it's very different, and we will be also in Germany. We will start for the tour next week, and we will be with Brainstorm and Arion, and we'll do 8 dates in Germany. So we look forward also for the German people because they also are very warm.
Yeah,
Very proud.
yeah, yeah, of course. Is power metal is it quite a popular subgenre in Italy? Because in the UK, it's still considered it's quite niche, but it's got a very passionate following for the people that do love it. Is that similar to Italy, or is it a bit more of a popular subgenre?
Yes, it's a niche also in Italy, obviously, because we have the trapper
Ah, okay.
that have the market here. Uh, we have also other genre of metal, and power metal is a niche, also in Italy. We have a very good band in Italy that are trying to go to play abroad, like Rhapsody of Fire, like Trick or Treat, like DGM, like Secret Sphere. We have many good bands in Italy. It's a moment in which in Italy we can be proud of the bands that we have more than in the past. In the past, they were the superpower of Germany. Now we can be competitive.
Okay, cool, fair enough. Cool. So the tour shares the name with your latest studio effort. So let's talk a little bit about that album as well. So obviously, power metal likes to draw from big epic themes, no matter where from, basically. So what sort of things is Faust Prelude to Darkness about? What was the initial inspiration behind it?
The inspiration of the album came from the masterpiece of Goethe, and we took inspiration from the book because it is a very deep book. It's not like the easy text that make you study at the school. Is more deep than that. It's a very inner, introspective book. We liked it for that reason because from the first album we are searching to follow a line, to follow our way to write very deep, very poetic, and very introspective lyrics. We made it in Poetica and Wasteland, and we try to do this thing also in Faust. And we liked the book, the Faust, because of that, because it's a very introspective book, and it's very rich for the themes, and yes, it's very rich for as a base to write lyrics for a concept album. So we wrote two concept albums because this is the first act, and there will be also an act two that we have just written, and we will release in the future.
Yeah, great. I know we talked about Hansley from Blind Guardian earlier, but of course, this new work features the incredible James LaBrie of Dream Theater. I mean, another amazing name to have among others. So, how did that one happen?
Yes, we searched for James LaBrie because as I said before, we are searching for more proggy style. So we are trying with Force um, to be more prog than power. And so this is why we search for a main character of the prog metal scene.
Mhm.
This is the first name that we thought about. So who more than James Labrie can be representative of the prog metal scene? So we contacted him by his manager. We wrote to the manager, and the manager wanted to know the lyrics, the project, the music, and he wanted to also listen all the music of the album. So he wanted to be aware of all the project of the album before saying yes. And this for us was a beautiful thing because means that he didn't accept the work only for singing a song and then taking money, but
Yeah.
he want to be involved. And James was a beautiful thing, a beautiful person to work with because he was very involved in writing the lyrics with us and also writing the music. He changed a lot
Right.
the song, and I think that hearing this song, you can recognize that it comes a bit from his hands also.
Yeah, that's amazing, dude. Awesome. So the album dropped, as we mentioned, November just gone. Have you had the chance yet to play a bunch of the songs live?
Yes, we went to Japan in October. We did 2 gigs in a festival, Evoken Festival in Tokyo. We had the chance to present this 2 songs of the new album in that occasion. It was amazing to. It was the first time for us in Japan, and it was an amazing experience to be in the stage in front of Japan people that are crazy fans too, not like UK people,
Sure.
but
Yeah.
they are crazy fans too.
Okay, great.
Then we played a gig in Italy, in Croatia, and now we're waiting for the German tour that will be a big tour with Brainstorm. We'll be playing in a very good venue in Germany, and so we are very happy about that.
Yeah, awesome. I mean, the album seemed to get pretty unanimous praise across the board, from what I could see. But were there any tracks in particular that you've noticed fans like really gravitate to, like any ones in particular?
You mean apart from the singles?
Sure. I mean, but you know, if people love the singles as well, that's
Yes, the singles is the one that is the ones that till now we have pushed more. So obviously they have more numbers on the socials, on Spotify, on Apple, on Amazon. Apart from that, we noticed that people like a lot "Look Into Your Eyes," that is the number 4. Two Souls, that is the number 5. And these 2 songs surprised us that they are not like singles, but they are just a step down.
yeah. I think Two Souls is amazing. I love that one. That's probably my favorite off the album.
Oh, thank you very much.
That's awesome, dude. So I'm always curious when it comes to power metal and symphonic metal specifically, like genres of metal that are very known for their big live shows. When you're writing the music, do you ever consider at the time where how this song's going to work in a live setting, or do you worry about that later?
No, usually we worry about that later because uh, usually our song sounds very good live. So
Yeah.
because we try to keep it easy, we try to keep the sound very simple. We use drums, bass, guitar, and keyboards. So we keep the keyboards in the backing tracks. We don't have the keyboard player. I am the keyboard player in studio, so um, I can play two instruments in a time. So we have to keep it in the backing tracks. And yes, there are obviously some song that sounds better and some song that sounds worse. But first of all, we are focused on the album. We think about the live when the album is released.
Okay, cool. As we mentioned, there will be a follow-up to this album. I don't know how much you want to say at this point, but what can we expect from it? Is it going to be musically quite similar to this one, or is it going to be a bit more unexpected?
The second one will be more dark, I think,
Okay.
because we have just written the songs, and they are more strong, they are more powerful, and also we have in mind to record more dark sound of guitar to express more that meaning of the lyrics. So I think that we will be continue with the prog power line. So in that way, but with a more aggressive, more dark, more powerful sound.
Awesome. Can't wait. I know this might be too soon to ask, but any idea when we might start to hear from that release?
Uh, we are taking our time
Fair
because
enough.
we have just recorded drums. We have just made the session in this winter, the drums. And I plan to play the guitar in the summer. So maybe next year will be released the new album.
Okay, awesome. And how much of this new album, how much of Faust can we expect to hear on the upcoming tour?
We will be playing five songs.
Okay, cool.
So not every song of the album, but almost all the songs. Yes.
Brilliant.
So very much of the Faust.
Yeah, can't wait.
Because
And
we
sure.
want that the people know our new style, our new prog power meta style, not the previous one. So we will play more songs from Faust and two songs from Wasteland, and I think none from the first one. So I'm sorry for the
Well,
fans
you
of
know.
Poetica, but they
Yeah.
can listen to the album.
Yeah, of course. Cool. So, nearly done, but I've got one more last question. After this tour, what does the rest of 2025 have in store for Stranger Vision?
After this tour, we will have a big festival in Italy that is the name is Lupolo and Rock. That is one of the best metal festival in Italy. And then we don't have much more.
Yeah.
We would like to go again in Japan because it was a very nice experience. Maybe this time we can go also in Osaka, not only in Tokyo. And let's see.
Awesome. Cool. So, thanks so much, dude. That's all I've got. So, I'll just reiterate for everyone watching, make sure you give a listen to Faust Act 1, Prelude to Darkness, and check out Strange Vision on their upcoming Prelude to Darkness tour. I've been Chris with The Razor's Edge. Thank you so much for joining me, dude. Thank you all for watching. We'll see you in the next one.
Thanks for listening. Make sure you keep up to date with all of our interviews by subscribing to our channel. For all the latest news, reviews, interviews, and more, head over to our website, www.therazorsedge.rocks.